This video provides an overview of ancient history, covering the foundations of the global tapestry from early humans up to 1200 CE, serving as the background for AP World History, Modern. We study ancient history to understand the historical roots of the world in 1200 CE. Agriculture, cities, and empires established the structures of later global societies. The timeline progresses from Paleolithic to Neolithic, river valleys, and classical eras, leading to 1200 CE. The Paleolithic era was characterized by small, mobile hunter-gatherer groups. Survival depended on cooperation and shared labor. Simple tools and environmental mastery allowed for the migration and spread of humans across the globe. The Neolithic Revolution, around 10,000 BCE, was a great turning point. The independent development of agriculture led to permanent settlements. Key crops like wheat, rice, and maize fundamentally transformed the relationship between humans and the environment. The consequences of agriculture included a reliable food surplus, which allowed populations to grow rapidly. This led to specialization, where not everyone had to farm, and the formation of social hierarchy, with formalized government structures emerging. River valley civilizations emerged near fertile soils, such as the Nile, Tigris-Euphrates, Indus, and Yellow rivers. This era saw urbanization, the development of writing like cuneiform and hieroglyphs, and centralized states with monumental architecture. In Mesopotamia, the land between rivers, city-states developed cuneiform and early law codes like Hammurabi's Code. Egypt, the gift of the Nile, featured highly centralized rule under pharaohs and immense monumental projects. The Indus Valley is known for highly planned cities and advanced plumbing systems. Early dynasties in Yellow River China established political patterns and cultural traditions that defined East Asian history for millennia. Moving towards 1200 CE, the imperial era saw the rise of classical empires between 600 BCE and 600 CE. These large territorial states developed complex governance, bureaucracy, and infrastructure that connected vast regions. Mediterranean empires included Greece, focused on philosophy, art, and early concepts of democracy. Rome created an extensive imperial system that unified the Mediterranean world through unmatched engineering, law, and administration. In South and East Asia, the Mauryan Empire brought political unity to India and spread Buddhism. The Gupta Empire was a golden age of India in math and science, while Han China developed a vast bureaucracy based on Confucian governance. Major belief systems emerged, providing moral guidance and social structure throughout ancient societies. South and East Asian beliefs include Hinduism, emphasizing Dharma and reincarnation. Buddhism focuses on enlightenment, and Confucianism is centered on social order based on ethical relationships and filial piety. Southwest Asian traditions introduced Judaism and monotheism, the belief in a single, ethical God. This framework became foundational for later religions like Christianity and Islam, shaping governance and social roles across Afro-Eurasia. Early trade facilitated cultural diffusion, the movement of goods, technology, and ideas across Afro-Eurasia. We can see a steady growth in long-distance trade from the Paleolithic era up to 1200 CE. Major trade routes included the Silk Roads connecting East Asia and the Mediterranean, the Indian Ocean's maritime network, and the trans-Saharan routes linking West and North Africa. In the Americas, civilizations like the Mayans and Olmecs in Mesoamerica independently developed urban centers, complex calendars, and monumental architecture. In the Andes, advanced terrace farming systems were utilized in high-altitude environments. The period between 600 and 1200 CE saw the decline and transition of classical empires due to internal conflict and invasions from nomadic groups. Environmental factors also played a role. However, cultural patterns often endured despite political collapse. We are now ready to begin Unit 1, the Global Tapestry, covering the era from 1200 to 1450 CE. Remember, these ancient foundations shaped the modern era.